Also, it might be worthy of mentioning that the United Center tickets for the Sky versus the Fever game went on sale this morning and they sold out within a minute.
So the Indiana Fever are facing the Chicago Sky, and they are playing, obviously, in the United Center. There are 20,000 seats.
The Sky Fever tickets went on sale at 11 a.m. today for the United Center. This is the game that was changed into the 23,000 people arena, which I think is only 21,500 for games and 23,000 for concerts, but it sold out like that.
It is going to be one of the most biggest attended WNBA games of all time. I don't know if it's going to be more or less attended, because I think it was 20,000 and something in the Mystics last game of last season, where in fairness, Caitlyn Clark played, 15 minutes in that game or something? But this game being in the United Center, if you guys did not see, tickets sold out. And tickets sold out in 5 minutes. They sold out in 5 minutes. United Center sold out in a minute. Sorry, not a minute, 5 minutes. A minute.
A minute. The time it takes to tie a shoelace, pour a cup of coffee, or check a text. That's all the time the Chicago Sky needed to sell out 20,000 tickets for their highly anticipated matchup against the Indiana Fever. And let's not kid ourselves. The reason is as clear as day, Caitlyn Clark.
In a moment that sent seismic waves through the world of women's basketball, an event unfolded at the United Center that defied every expectation. Picture this: 21,000 tickets disappearing in less than 60 seconds. Not for an NBA Finals thriller or a mega concert, but for a singular WNBA matchup that captured the collective imagination. The scene was set for more than just a game. It was the overture to a new era. The air was electric with anticipation and possibility, leaving fans to wonder, what is it about this particular matchup that compelled so many to act in unison? Was it the magnetic allure of an emerging superstar, or did it hint at a broader cultural shift in the way we experience sports? As we peel back the layers of this historic sellout, one name emerges as the catalyst for change: Caitlyn Clark. Her explosive impact on the court is rewriting narratives and shattering records, compelling us to reconsider what it means to be a fan in a digital, fast-paced world. Today, we embark on an immersive journey through this phenomenon, a story of digital frenzy, strategic reinvention, and the transformative power of one rookie whose influence reaches far beyond the baseline. Get ready to experience a narrative where every click, every sold-out seat, and every moment of anticipation reveals a deeper, more exhilarating truth about the future of women's basketball. It all began on a brisk morning that promised nothing more than the routine excitement of game day. At exactly 11 a.m., an army of fans, armed with smartphones, laptops, and unwavering determination, converged online, each vying for a seat at the historic United Center. In an unprecedented digital blitz, 21,000 tickets were claimed in the time it takes many to sip a cup of coffee. As the ticketing website buckled under a tidal wave of simultaneous clicks, screens froze and error messages flashed like signals of an uprising. This was not just a technical glitch. It was an emphatic demonstration of modern fan engagement in the age of instant gratification. The chaos online was palpable. Social media platforms lit up with streams of real-time updates, screenshots, and exclamations from ecstatic fans. Every tweet, every post was a snapshot of collective exhilaration. The digital stampede wasn't simply a matter of overloaded servers. It was a profound, tangible expression of anticipation and community. Fans weren't just buying tickets. They were staking their claim in a moment of history, joining a movement that transcended the sport itself. The numbers weren't just figures on a screen. They were a rallying cry that underscored the unbridled passion of a fan base hungry for change. This explosive sellout redefined the very concept of scarcity and demand, leaving everyone to marvel at the sheer intensity of the moment. In that brief, frenetic minute, every digital pulse was a beat in the drum of a revolution. The rapid sellout showcased how modern technology and traditional sports fandom can fuse into a phenomenon that is both awe-inspiring and transformative. It was a vivid reminder that in today's hyper-connected world, moments of cultural significance can occur in the blink of an eye, forever altering the landscape of live sports events. At the heart of this digital maelstrom stands a figure whose name now echoes with promise and potential: Caitlyn Clark. As a rookie who burst onto the scene with unprecedented flair, Clark is more than just a player. She's a movement in motion. Her entrance into the league has redefined what it means to capture the public's attention. When Clark steps onto the court, the atmosphere morphs into something extraordinary, a palpable surge of energy that transforms modest arenas into cauldrons of excitement. Her style of play is a blend of fearless ambition, dazzling skill, and an infectious passion that resonates with every spectator. In games where Clark is featured, the attendance figures don't just rise, they explode. The phenomenon, now being heralded as the Caitlyn Clark effect, is not a fleeting trend but a seismic shift in fan behavior. The numbers are unmistakable. When she's in the lineup, crowds swell and ticket sales soar. This isn't just about athletic prowess. It's about the power of a magnetic personality that redefines the sporting experience. Behind every impressive statistic is a narrative of grit and determination. Clark's journey from an emerging talent to a household name is filled with moments of brilliance, each one captured in the collective memory of a growing fan base. Every dribble, every shot, and every game-winning play adds another layer to her rapidly evolving legend. In a league where each possession matters, her presence creates an indelible impact that transcends the game's confines. Fans are not just watching a match, they're witnessing the birth of a new era, one in which a single player's impact is measured not only in points scored, but in hearts captivated and records shattered. As the undeniable allure of Caitlyn Clark's burgeoning stardom became clear, the Chicago Sky made a bold strategic pivot that underscored their commitment to capitalizing on this historic moment. Traditionally playing in a modest 10,000-seat arena, the team was accustomed to intimate crowds and quieter game days. But with Clark's rising popularity, they faced a unique challenge: how to accommodate an insatiable appetite for live action. The answer was as audacious as it was visionary: relocating a marquee home game to the legendary United Center. This decision was more than a logistical adjustment. It was a signal to the entire sports community that when transformative talent is at the helm, the venue must match the magnitude of the moment. The United Center, steeped in sports history and synonymous with legendary performances, became the stage for this groundbreaking event. Overnight, the familiar sounds of an almost empty arena gave way to the thunderous roar of a packed house, as every available seat was filled with fans eager to witness history in the making. The move represented a fusion of strategy and spectacle. It was a calculated risk that paid dividends by transforming a routine game into an event of epic proportions. The decision to shift venues was a testament to the forward-thinking mindset of the team's management, a recognition that in today's sports ecosystem, agility and innovation are paramount. The United Center's vast expanse not only accommodated the swelling crowds, but also elevated the entire experience, providing a backdrop that amplified every moment of excitement. This strategic pivot served as a blueprint for how teams can leverage emerging talent to unlock new revenue streams and captivate audiences on an unprecedented scale. No transformative event comes without its share of controversy and competing narratives, and this historic sellout was no exception. As the digital frenzy unfolded, a storm of opinions erupted across social media platforms, with passionate fans and pundits alike debating the true driving force behind the phenomenon. A faction of enthusiasts attributed the sellout to the dazzling presence of Reese, another prominent player whose supporters claimed was the secret ingredient to the sold-out spectacle. Elaborate social media threads, Instagram stories, and TikTok videos emerged, each arguing that Reese's charisma and on-court prowess were the real catalysts for the surge in ticket sales. Yet, when the dust settled and the data was scrutinized, a different picture emerged, one where the numbers pointed unequivocally to the impact of Caitlyn Clark. Attendance records and viewership metrics revealed a stark contrast. Games featuring Clark experienced a dramatic spike, while those without her barely registered on the radar. This data-driven perspective created a rift between the emotional pull of fan allegiance and the cold, hard truth of statistics. The ensuing debate was more than just a clash of opinions. It was a microcosm of the modern sports landscape, where narratives are shaped as much by social media fervor as by empirical evidence. In this digital tug-of-war, every post and comment contributed to a broader conversation about identity, loyalty, and the evolving nature of sports fandom. The controversy underscored the power of perception, how the allure of a star can be magnified or diminished by the collective voice of a community. As supporters of both Clark and Reese vied for validation, the narrative became a battleground for competing ideologies. Was the sellout a testament to one player's magnetic draw, or was it a more complex interplay of multiple influences? Even as the debate raged on, the undeniable truth remained. The transformative impact of a single, visionary talent was reshaping the very essence of the game. The economic implications of this landmark event were as staggering as the digital frenzy that accompanied it. For the Chicago Sky, a team that had long grappled with the challenges of filling a 10,000-seat arena, the rapid sellout at the United Center was nothing short of a financial awakening. Ticket prices surged as demand outstripped supply, merchandise sales skyrocketed, and a ripple effect of economic activity spread across local businesses and media outlets. Every transaction, every ticket sold, became a symbol of a new era where passion directly translated into profit. This wasn't just about breaking attendance records. It was about rewriting the economic narrative of the WNBA. Historically, women's sports have struggled to capture the same level of commercial interest as their male counterparts. Yet, on that unforgettable day, the numbers told a different story, one of burgeoning potential and untapped revenue streams. Owners and league executives, once cautious and measured in their forecasts, were forced to reimagine the financial future of the sport. The sellout was a bold declaration that when the right ingredients come together, a visionary talent, strategic venue selection, and an impassioned fan base, the economic landscape can be revolutionized in a matter of moments. Beyond the immediate monetary gains, the event had profound cultural ramifications. It sent a resounding message to investors, sponsors, and sports enthusiasts alike. Women's basketball is not just a niche market, but a burgeoning powerhouse capable of generating substantial revenue and driving cultural change. The sellout proved that when authenticity meets opportunity, the result is a transformative shift that transcends traditional economic boundaries. This newfound financial momentum has the potential to fuel further innovation, drive media interest, and ultimately, redefine what success looks like in the realm of women's sports. While the record-breaking sellout stands as a singular moment of triumph, it also represents a microcosm of a much larger evolution sweeping across women's basketball. The ripple effects of Caitlyn Clark's impact extend far beyond a single game. They herald a seismic shift in the way the sport is consumed, marketed, and celebrated. Across the league, teams that once operated within the confines of traditional, modest venues are now rethinking every aspect of their strategy, from ticket pricing and marketing to fan engagement and media coverage. This larger narrative is one of transformation, a journey from obscurity to mainstream recognition. The surge in attendance and viewership isn't an isolated incident. It is the culmination of years of gradual change, digital innovation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence by athletes who dare to defy the status quo. In this evolving landscape, every game becomes a statement, every arena a stage for a cultural phenomenon that is rewriting the rules of engagement. The digital revolution has democratized sports fandom, empowering fans to participate actively in shaping the narrative and demanding more from their teams and leagues. The transformation is as much about identity as it is about economics. Women's basketball is emerging as a symbol of empowerment and resilience, a beacon for a new generation that values authenticity over tradition. The story of the United Center sellout is a testament to the power of collective passion, where every ticket purchased is a vote of confidence in the future of the sport. It invites us to reimagine the possibilities, challenge preconceived notions, and embrace a future where every game is an event, every arena a celebration of excellence, and every player a catalyst for change. As we weave together the threads of this extraordinary narrative, the significance of the United Center sellout becomes impossible to ignore. What began as a digital frenzy has evolved into a transformative moment that transcends mere ticket sales. It has redefined the trajectory of women's basketball. Every facet of the story, from the lightning-fast sellout to the strategic shift in venues, is a powerful reminder that the future is being written in real time by visionaries who dare to push boundaries. Caitlyn Clark stands at the epicenter of this revolution, not simply as a player, but as a symbol of a new era. Her ability to galvanize a fan base, shatter conventional records, and ignite a spirited debate is a testament to the transformative power of authenticity and raw talent. With every game she plays, she reaffirms that the rules are changing, that the old paradigms no longer hold sway, and that a new chapter in sports history is being authored by those bold enough to dream big. In reflecting on this historic moment, we are reminded that sports are more than just competitions. They are living narratives that capture the heart, mind, and spirit of a community. The rapid sellout at the United Center is a celebration of innovation, a vivid illustration of how passion, when combined with strategic foresight, can break down barriers and rewrite expectations. It challenges us to think beyond the scoreboard and to embrace a future where every play, every move, and every sold-out seat contributes to a legacy of progress and transformation. So, as you absorb the magnitude of what has transpired, ask yourself, are we witnessing a fleeting anomaly, or is this the spark that will ignite a revolution in sports? The answer lies not only in the records set or the numbers achieved, but in the collective heartbeat of a community that refuses to be defined by tradition. This moment is a call to action, a challenge to skeptics, a beacon for dreamers, and a reminder that when passion meets precision, the extraordinary becomes inevitable. In the end, the United Center sellout is more than just a record-breaking event. It is a paradigm shift that promises to reshape the landscape of women's basketball for generations to come. As teams adapt, strategies evolve, and digital communities continue to grow, we find ourselves on the cusp of a transformation that is as exhilarating as it is profound. Every game becomes a celebration, every arena a testament to the power of innovation, and every player a reminder that the future belongs to those who dare to lead. Welcome to an era where every second matters, where every click contributes to a larger narrative, and where the fusion of talent, technology, and passion creates a revolution that will be remembered for years to come. This is not merely a sellout. It is a declaration of change, a symbol of what is possible when the old rules are cast aside and a new legacy is forged in the heat of competition and the glow of digital connectivity. As the final echoes of this historic day reverberate through the halls of sports history, one thing remains abundantly clear. The impact of this moment will be felt far beyond the confines of a single arena, shaping the very essence of how we experience, celebrate, and live the game of basketball.